Okay, sometimes people ask me about things like, hey, Ange, what do you think about aliens and UFOs and stuff like that? Well, I'm not going to discuss everything I think in this format because I don't think I have enough memory on my phone to record that much. But I will say that I feel strongly that we are being prepared for disclosure, although we've already had disclosure if you'll think about it. Astronauts, scientists, governments from other countries, etc., have said so much already. And I think that there are beings out there who probably are sending information through thought forms to anybody that'll listen, But I think it's just very hard for us to overcome resistance to hearing that. I think, it's really, really, really hard to accept that there's maybe something out there that is that vast and big that we just can't control. But remember, it's all God's, If it exists, He created it, even them, So I try to think of it like that. But I do think that there are probably many races of other peoples that probably have been in contact with us for a long time. But I feel like we're not going to be allowed to continue to ignore that. I think that they are going to press the issue, you might say. I think that probably since, I've been feeling this since the early 90s, that even little children have been prepared to be more open to these sort of things through their entertainment, through, media, whatever, to be open to accepting things and not being afraid of things just because we don't understand them. But it is understandable to be afraid. Anytime a more powerful civilization comes in contact with a less developed civilization, we all know that the lesser civilization suffers for it. So it's not wrong to be, leery, but here's the thing, it kind of is what it is. They exist or they don't. They're here or they're not. What you believe, what I believe, what anybody believes really doesn't matter at all. Either they're here or they're not. And I feel like they are, have been, will be. I think there's many. And I feel like I said, we are being prepared subtly through entertainment, through conversation, through powerful people bluntly telling you, that this is something that is going to be made known. And, I just think that it's a very interesting time to be alive, is what I think. And it reminds me, and I've told you before, I'm going to tell you again, that I had this little chihuahua, Ren. Some of you might have met Ren. She's so bite you, look at you. She's awful, but she's my baby. But one day, I'm showing Ren herself in the mirror, and she wouldn't look at it. She just does like this. I know she can see it. I see it. But she just won't look. And I sort of feel that's how it is with them, that it's there, maybe even reflects us or part of us, but we refuse to see it. We don't want to look. We don't want to know. So we look away. And as long as we look away, hey, it don't exist. If I don't see it, it's not there. But like I said, maybe it's time now for people to maybe say, you know what, maybe there is something there. And maybe it's something, to be interested by rather than be merely fearful of. Now, I think that it's only natural to be fearful, to think there's something wrong with you if you're not, because that's part of, is survival. But maybe there's also something to be hopeful for. Maybe there's something to be, looking forward to. Just because we don't know it or understand it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to say. But as I said, it is what it is. And I think my point of this story is maybe it's just time to be aware that something's coming, something big, and, we'll deal with it when it gets here. Or we won't. Whatever's going to be, it's going to be sometimes. Okay, that's just my comment on that today. That's the weird for the day for you.